Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Margaret Lloyd here. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We started out with a sunshiny day, but we're getting kind of cloudy. Looks like we're going to get some more rain. Whoa, just what we need. More rain. Oh well, such is life. In everybody's life, a little rain must fall. Isn't that right? Well, let's see. What are we going to be talking about today? I believe we need to talk about meditation and Buddhist beliefs. Because I think those two kind of go together and they are good things that help to center us, because it's good to be centered. So we're going to talk about that and Buddhist beliefs. We're going to start with the Buddhist belief. The Buddhist religion, I'm not sure that I could call it a religion, but it sort of is. It doesn't believe in any one God. Let me close the door. We don't need to hear Bo vacuuming and Mom's TV. So, the Buddhists do not believe in a God. The Buddhists believe that we are all one, that we are all together. In one person is everything. We, bear with me. That's an important message I need to see. All right. So, there's no supreme God. And all religions, or most religions, do have a God. But the Buddhists don't believe in a supreme God. They do not believe in a God or deity, but rather in the Buddha, who is considered an extraordinary being. He's not a God, but Buddha means enlightened. He's the enlightened one. So that's good to have the enlightened one. And Buddhists also believe in reincarnation. So they're kind and show respect and kindness to all creatures, great and small. They're not one to kill, like most of us will step on a bug and kill it. The Buddhists don't. They revere all creatures. And we all should do that. We should all take care of and revere all creatures, great and small. Because you never know. If there is reincarnation, you might be stepping on an ancestor. You don't want to do that. I know I don't. And Buddhists believe in karma, which a lot of us do too. A lot of religions believe in karma. What goes around comes around. Or as in the Christian beliefs, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's the same thing. The same thing. we all just have to be nice to each other. We gotta quit being so opinionated about everything. And the Buddhists believe that karma is the law of cause and effect. Good actions lead to good karma, or good things to happen for you. Which can be a rebirth in a higher form. Bad actions which lead to bad karma, which may mean a rebirth in a lower form. So if you want to do good, if you want good things to happen for you, you need to create good karma. You know? Do nice things for people. Do nice things for yourself. Be kind to all creatures, large and small. We're always kind to the creatures out there. Because we all come from creatures. That's what I think a lot of us don't realize, is that we come from creatures great and small. As humans, we start out as a little seed, or a little bitty egg that comes together with another fertilization sperm. So we all start out small and grow to where we are. And we have to be kind and gentle with everybody and everything. Just say, if I don't do this, I am going to forget. I forgot to change Mom's appointment to 2. There we go. Okay, I got that done. So, nobody wants to be the lower form. We all want to be the higher form. So, with your karma, with your actions, with your words, you need to use good words, good karma. Because if you do good deeds, good words, have good karma, then if there is an afterlife, if there is a reincarnation, if you live your life with good karma, good things will happen for you in the next life. So my previous life must have been not too good. Enlightenment. Buddha is enlightened. And Buddha wants to enlighten us. He wants us to be enlightened. so we can be as strong and supportive as he is. Buddhists believe that people can achieve a state of inner peace and wisdom called enlightenment or nirvana. This can be achieved through morality, living morally, behaving morally, meditation, and wisdom. Wisdom comes from learning. So if we learn from what we're doing, from what's going on in our life, if we learn from that, then we have the wisdom that we need. And if we act wisely and behave wisely, then our lives will behave wisely. And we need to, if we all were to behave and act wisely with morality, especially with morality, we have to be moral. If we're not moral in our thinking, things can go really south really fast. My ex-husband was an immoral thinker. That's why he put me into prostitution, because he's immoral. Prostitution is not a moral thing. Therefore, it's not something I want to have anything to do with. I want to lead a moral, clear, together life. And the Buddhists believe that the path to enlightenment is a way of life between the extremes of being poor and wealth. So you take the road, you take the path to enlightenment. In that path, you will run across those that are poor with high morals, and you'll run across some rich, wealthy with low morals. But you'll have high morals on both sides. So you have to pick the right way. The wheel of life is a diagram that depicts the cycle of existence and suffering. The wheel has multiple rings that represent different realms, including gods, humans, animals, and hell. comes back so hard to read. Oh, I should have got the non-glare, but oh well. Let's see, Wheel of Life. The realms or states of reincarnation of the Buddhist universe are depicted in a diagram known as Bhakshakra, Wheel of Life, or Wheel of Becoming. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the Wheel of Life. And it makes sense. It really does. It's divided into 5 or 6 realms or states into which a soul can be reborn. It is held by a demon. Around the rim are depicted the 12 stages of dependent origination. This gallery will explain the parts of the diagram. All right, there's Yama, the frightened figure. Holding the wheel is Yama, Lord of Death or Monster of Impermanence. He has 3 eyes and wears a crown of skulls. Yama symbolizes the impermanence of everything. So basically what that means, nothing is permanent. Then we have the 3 fires. You have a snake, looks like a cat or a horse, and a bird. Oh, it's a pig. In the middle of the wheel are the 3 causes of all suffering. These are known as the 3 fires. They are greed, ignorance, and hatred, represented by a rooster, a pig, and a snake. They are shown linked together, biting each other's tails, reinforcing each other. And this is the realm of humans. Buddhists consider being born as a human to be the most fortunate state because they are not suffering as heavily as those in other realms, yet are not in lengthy bliss like the gods. Humans have the best chance of enlightenment, so that's good. So enlighten yourself. The realm of gods and titans. The gods, or devas, live in a state of bliss in the realm of heaven. Later sources subdivide this into 26 levels of increasing happiness. The gods live for a long time, but they too will die. Only enlightenment is a complete release. At the bottom are the angry gods called titans and asaras, who hate the devas. Later sources often show these in a realm of their own. Realm of hungry ghosts. And this is the realm of hungry ghosts. And they look hungry. Lingering around the edge Edges of the moral realm, trapped by their over-attachment to the world. Excuse me. The hungry ghosts, or pretas, are in the grip of their unfulfilled desires. This is symbolized by their huge bellies and tiny mouths that can never satisfy their appetites. This is the realm of animals. Animals are used by humans and lack the necessary awareness to become enlightened. Buddhists do not believe it is a good thing to be reborn as an animal, although they believe in treating every living thing with loving kindness, which is something we all need to do. And this is the realm of hell. It looks like hell. Messed up. At the bottom is the hell realm. People here are horribly tortured in many creative ways, but not forever, only until their bad karma is worked off. Oh, so they can work off their bad crap. Now we're going into the dependent origination. And that's this. "12 stages of dependent organization are shown around the rim. They are ignorance, a blind man; willed action, a potter; conditioned consciousness, a restless monkey; form and existence, a boat; senses, windows of a house; sense impression, two lovers; sensation, an arrow in the eye; craving, a man drinking; attachment, clinging to the tree; becoming, a pregnant woman; birth, old age, and death. And this is Buddha. In the top right corner, Buddha is showing the way. He is outside the wheel to show that he has escaped the cycle of life and death. Buddha is pointing to Yama in the wheel to teach his followers the true nature of existence. Therefore, he's wanting his followers to follow him. The wheel itself is a circle, symbolizing the endless circle of existence and suffering. Because they go together. Existence and suffering always come together. In the middle of the wheel are the three fires of greed, ignorance, and hatred, represented by a rooster, pig, and snake. These are the cause of all suffering and are shown linked together, biting each other's tails. In the next circle, okay, I read all that stuff. I don't need to give that back to you. Buddhism has no creator God to explain the origin of the universe. Instead, it teaches that everything depends on everything else. Present events are caused by the past events and become the cause of future events. Indian religions often see space and time as cyclical, such that world systems come into being, survive for time, and are destroyed and then are remade. In Buddhism, this happens naturally without the intervention of gods. The Four Noble Truths. These are the Buddha's most important teachings. Followers of Buddhism don't acknowledge a supreme God or deity. They instead focus on achieving enlightenment, a state of inner peace and wisdom. And I have been listening to a lot of podcasts on Buddhism. It really resonates with me. It, excuse me. It really does. And I listen to the same, excuse me, podcasts over and over because it's a learning process. Every time I listen to the podcast, I get something new out of it. And it makes my healing so much easier. Because things that my therapist, my son, and everybody's been trying to teach me, it makes sense. When I listen to these Buddhist podcasts, everything just kind of makes sense to me. And it's really, really easy to understand. And it's pulling me closer to being where I want to be. And if I keep doing what I'm doing and listening to these podcasts, reading my Bible, studying the Bible, studying everything, studying life. Let's not just study one thing. Let's just study it all. Study life. I'm going to get there. I'm going to come into my own self and with improvements. That's what I want. I want the old me that dealt with a narcissist, asshole, son of a bitch, whatever you want to call him. And now I'm going to be ready. I can face him and him not bother me. I know when he goes to court, goes to trial, if I'm there, he's not going to recognize the woman in the courtroom. Nope. I will be my new self. That's my intention. That's what I want. I've been going through this transformation for a year now. The first year of the divorce was more or less get through the divorce. I didn't have time to work on me. I worked on me to the point of losing weight and getting Snickers and doing everything that I did. And then I started working on me when Bo moved in, because he had some great ideas to help me improve myself, like the journaling. Need to journal. Remember that. Tomorrow we'll talk more on meditation and Buddhism. Okay? Peace. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you later.